good morning to you. Prince Harry has made a surprise visit to Ukraine as part of his work supporting injured veterans. He toured the Superhuman Centre in Lviv, where wounded soldiers and civilians are treated and rehabilitated. It's understood Buckingham Palace was not aware of the trip in advance. But meanwhile, the government has announced a further £450 million of military support for Ukraine. Nick Dixon is at Buckingham Palace for us. Good morning to you, Nick. So the decision to visit a country at war with Russia underlines Prince Harry's commitment to helping injured soldiers.
Morning, Sean. Yeah, with Prince Harry's background, no real surprise that he would want to be involved in a trip like this, which we understand was kept under wraps, really for safety and security reasons. He was invited earlier this year to Ukraine, really through his connections in the Invictus Games, to meet patients and staff and to see the kind of work that they're doing, spend time with them, seeing the prosthetics work, the reconstruction surgery and the rehab that they are doing with injured soldiers. Just a few days, of course, after he was in London for that court hearing about his UK security arrangements, but certainly a trip that would have had no involvement with the palace.
Once upon a time, there's absolutely no way he would have gone to Ukraine without Buckingham Palace knowing, and the UK Foreign Office knowing, and the embassy in Ukraine knowing. But this was organised predominantly through his contacts that he made at the Invictus Games in Vancouver just a few months ago.
A number of royals, of course, have been very public with their support for Ukraine, not least the King. Harry's dad, just earlier this month, welcomed President Zelensky to Sandringham, and on top of that, the Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie, visited the country last year. But Sean, Prince Harry's trip over the last 24 hours, very much a solo effort with no involvement, no planning from the palace.
Nick, thank you very much indeed. Now,
you know, all I hear is, oh, you know what? Buckingham Palace was not informed. That's all I'm hearing. That Buckingham Palace was not informed that Prince Harry was going to go to Ukraine. You know, my family, I think it's so obvious to anyone here, that to everyone here, it's clear that the palace, UK media, really want to control Prince Harry. They really want to control him. Because right now, based on what you heard, because that was basically Good Morning Britain, speaking about Harry's visit to Ukraine to support sick, wounded, injured veterans. My family. That's what Harry was doing. And all that UK media care about is, oh, you know what, was the palace informed? You know, my family, if Prince Harry was back in Drawfold, as Carnival of so-called expert Jack Royston has said, indeed, there is no way Prince Harry would have gone to Ukraine without, of course, the palace not knowing. Without, of course, the Foreign Office not knowing. Of course, they would have known. Of course, UK media would have known, because they would require that a carnival of so-called expert working at Daily Mail or The Sun or The Mirror or The Express, or all of them accompany Prince Harry to Ukraine. But as you all know, Prince Harry is a free man. He is free to travel and go wherever he wants to go to. He's a free man. He can do whatever he pleases because he's a free man. But there are people in this world, meaning the Rorota and senior members of the royal family, the fact that they have no control or power over Prince Harry is something which bothers them so much. It really, really bothers them so much. It bothers them so much because think about this for a second. It has been 5 years. 5 years ever since Harry and Meghan fled the UK. And still you're hearing from Carnival of so-called expert Jack Royston saying, oh, you know what? Once upon a time, if Prince Harry was back in the UK, in the royal fold, there is no way he could have gone to Ukraine without Buckingham Palace not knowing. There is no way. Really, what they're saying is there is no way Prince Harry would have gone to Ukraine without they, UK media, members of the Royal Rota, not knowing. Because the palace would brief them. My goodness, I love this era. I love this era that we are living in, whereby Prince Harry is a free man. He is free to travel wherever he wants to travel. And my family, if he is able to win that case and find a way to be able to get security for Meghan, for Archie, for Lilibet, for himself, without Charles intervening. Of course, that will be great. But my family, of course, also, it will be bad for Charles. You know why? Because Charles, what was the reason as to why he even stripped Prince Harry, off of his security? Part of the reason as to why he did it is because he wanted to scare Prince Harry back into basically Prince Harry, being controlled by Charles. Control by fear. Control by fear. That's how Charles rules. That's how William rules. Control by fear. By stripping Prince Harry, Meghan, and Archie off of the security. At the same time, waging a hate campaign targeting Harry, Meghan, and their son Archie, and also now their daughter Lilibet. What the firm has done is basically they've been doing everything in their power to scare Prince Harry and Meghan into a place or a position whereby they can be controlled. Control by fear, which is wrong. And also you can say, no father who loves his son would even strip his son off of his security, knowing the threats that his son faces. No father who loves his son would ever do such a thing. But sadly, that is what cruel King Charles did to his own son, Prince Harry. And my family, to this date, you are seeing UK media being like, but this visit by Prince Harry to Ukraine, did he contact the palace? Did he run it with the palace? Surely, when will members of the Rota understand the palace and UK media don't have any control over any decision that Prince Harry and Meghan make themselves? With their charities, with their business, when are they going to understand they have no power to control whatever Harry and Meghan do? My goodness, when? When are they going to understand? When are they going to accept they have no power over Harry? They have no power over Meghan. When are they going to understand? My goodness, surely. Oh my goodness, when? When are they going to understand? Surely, when are they going to understand? My family, I remember what Harry said in the interview he did with Stephen Colbert, whereby Prince Harry told him that just being Harry and Meghan existing outside of the control of the institution was viewed as a threat by the firm and UK media. Even in the byline Times piece that exposed that Charles and William signed off on a press assault targeting Harry and Meghan and anyone in their circle, we learned the fear that senior members of the royal family have when it comes to Harry and Meghan. For example, they fear that Prince Harry and Meghan will eclipse all of the other senior members of the royal family: William, Charles, Kate, Camilla. They fear being eclipsed by Harry and Meghan's immense star power. They fear being eclipsed by Harry and Meghan's immense star power. For my family, it already has happened. It already has happened. You know? I even recall reading what they say. They say that Harry and Meghan make for better headlines than William and Kate Morton. The thought of Harry and Meghan being out there, you know, dominating all of those global headlines, that's something which, of course, the palace doesn't want. But my family, it's already happened. It's already happened. It's already happened. When UK media choose to ignore the royals they pay to fund, William, Kate, Charles, Camilla, and obsess over Harry and Meghan, what does the palace expect will happen? Now, of course, the palace wants to destroy Harry and Meghan. Of course, Charles and William want that. My family, instead of Prince Harry and Meghan being destroyed, they've only gotten stronger. They've only gotten stronger. It is Prince Harry, even despite fleeing the UK 5 years ago, he is the one today even on the front pages of multiple tabloids who are talking about his visit to Ukraine. Even though Prince Harry doesn't live in the UK anymore, Daily Mail put him on their front page, my family, talking about his visit to Ukraine. Oh, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. You know, all this, the Prince Harry check in with the palace. It is UK media who refuse to believe that they have no control over Harry, that the palace has no control over Prince Harry. They refuse to believe it, you know, and they don't want to believe. My family, somebody tell them, believe it, believe it, believe it. The firm and UK media will never ever have control over Harry's life, over his destiny, over his future ever again. Ever again. Ever again. You know, my family even saw someone say that as a headline, Prince Harry's Ukraine trip was organized without the oversight of Buckingham Palace. My family, all this stuff is about control. It's all about control. UK media, the firm, all of them want control over Harry and Meghan. I think that's what they have been trying to have for all these years. And to this date, they still don't have it. The more they try to control Harry and Meghan, the more they are never ever going to be able to do so. You know? The more they try to control Harry and Meghan with threats, with abuse, with insults, with bullying, they've been doing it all these years and they have not been able to control Harry and Meghan still. But they still don't want to learn they still refuse to learn. You know? That abuse, bullying, threats towards Harry and Meghan won't make them bend the knee to people who bully them or abuse them and say, oh, you know what? I'm going to work with the UK media. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. That's what multiple carnival of so-called experts want, for Prince Harry to work with them, for Prince Harry to inform them of his plans. If he's going to Ukraine, of course the Sun, Daily Mail want to be informed, but they're never going to be informed. Never. Never. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Even right now, with how multiple carnival of so-called experts speak, you would think that some of Prince Harry is still working for the farm, still working for Charles or Prince William or Kate or Camilla. He is not working for them. He is not. So why would he need to inform Buckingham Palace, oh, you know what, I'm going to Ukraine? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. They don't want to believe it, that they have no power or control over Prince Harry. And they're never going to have power or control over him. And Prince Harry will always eclipse all the other senior taxpayer-funded members of Britain's royal family. Always. Always. And the sooner that UK media understand that, the better. The sooner that UK media understand that, the better. You know? The sooner that UK media understand that, the better. The better. But sadly, it's like they're never going to accept that they have no power to control Prince Harry. They don't have any power to control Prince Harry. They're clearly never ever going to accept it. You know? My family, I love that Harry is able to move around freely. I love that about him, that he's able to move around freely, to go wherever he wants to go freely. I love it. I love it. I also love that the country he goes to or travels to guarantees him or accords him security, which sadly doesn't happen in his own country of birth, Britain. It's so sad. It's so sad after Harry has served all these years, going to war for his country, and even just ensuring he's safe, they don't want to do that for him. Shame on Charles and Prince William for endangering the lives of Harry and Meghan by refusing to, of course, reinstate Prince Harry, Meghan, Archie, and now also Lilibet security, which Charles and William had no right to strip from Prince Harry and Meghan in the first place. You know? My family, it is high time that Carnival of so-called experts accept they have no control or power over Prince Harry. I repeat, it is high time they accept that they have no control or power over Prince Harry. They have no control or power over Prince Harry. And the sooner that they accept that, the better. The sooner that they accept that, the better. Now, of course, they're never going to accept it. But my family, let me just say it. The sooner they accept they have no power to control Prince Harry and Meghan, the better. You know? And so right now, I want to hear your opinion on what we have just discussed. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lily, Bedana, and Doria, and all of you members of the squad at home. Never wins. Love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you all forever, and may God bless you all. And may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, my family, ever prosper. One more thing. Taxpayers don't foot any bill to fund Prince Harry, or Meghan, or Archie, or Lilibet. But then somehow Carnival of so-called experts still think that Prince Harry should run everything he does with Buckingham Palace. People who brief and leak against him, negative stories full of lies about him, every single day, they think that Prince Harry should run things by them. Hell no. I repeat, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. In fact, even if Harry tells the palace anything, just know one thing. Whatever he has told them will end up in the front page of a tabloid like Daily Mail, The Sun, Mirror Express. Tabloids that my family sadly wage this disgusting ongoing smear campaign targeting Harry and Meghan, meant to destroy them. You know? My family, may the farm never ever succeed in its mission to destroy Harry and Meghan. And as we always say every single day, may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana ever prosper. I want to say thank you for watching our video, and please kindly like, subscribe, and support our evergreen family on YouTube. I always say that the battle between good and evil will continue until the end of time, and we are on the side of God. We condemn the ongoing hate campaign being waged against Meghan, Prince Harry, Archie, and Lilibet Diana, and we ask William, Charles, Kate, Camilla to please end this. Please end this. The time has come. You must stop your smear campaign and apologize to Prince Harry and Meghan. Apologize to Harry, Meghan, to Archie, and Lilibet for all the pain you have caused them. And once again, it's been so many years of you following this channel. I want to say thank you. To our new subscribers, please welcome and join in, and welcome to the family. We love you very much, and thank you for all your support. It means the world to us, and may God bless you immensely, immensely, immensely. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you, always and forever, and may God bless you all.